Alright, what's good, guys? I'm back. Um, so pretty much today, um, I'm just gonna be re-recording for the carpet. I launched the website. I don't think I've talked about this yet, but I launched the website. No sales yet, but I mean, I'm not surprised because like the views of the video's been all the views I've been getting is like max like 7K. I had a 10K view video, but that was pretty much it. I was trying to like split test that one, but nothing's been passing over 7K, so it's a little bit disappointing. But I mean, I'm not really worried about the money, I guess. It's just I'm just trying to go viral, and I mean, I don't know if it's the product or maybe like it doesn't really catch people's attention, but pretty much like I'm just trying to see and like learn new angles, and I guess just like learn how to go viral with like I guess shitty products. I know it sounds bad, but pretty much, but I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, I think I talked about this like a couple of videos ago. I just want to learn the fundamentals of going viral and recording and split testing and editing and all that good stuff. So pretty much today, I'm not gonna show y'all what I'm like, what ideas I'm gonna copy because I mean it's gonna just waste a lot of time, and I'm trying to focus on making these videos shorter because most of my videos are 30 minutes plus, and people don't even watch the 14-minute videos. So I'm just trying to make this like fast pace, and and I just want to like talk about the most important things and not just like yap about like random ass stuff. So pretty much, yeah. So today I'm just gonna record. It's 5:12. So I'm trying to work maybe till 8:30, and yeah. So right now I'm just gonna focus on recording for this, and then after that I'm gonna do some burner scrolling. There's two products on the way, and I'll talk about those later. But pretty much next month, we're today's the 26th. There's 2 days left of the month, and I also I know I said I didn't want to talk a lot, but my supplier texted me too, and my orders for Ancore they're all getting fulfilled now, so all the orders are coming in. But yeah, I guess I gotta talk about some other stuff too because I gotta keep y'all updated, but I'll do that in a different video. But yeah, so my supplier's back. Everything's good. We crushed our 1K goal, which is really good. But now I'm getting ready for next month. This month I made like about profit like 3K, which is it's not bad. I think a little bit less, like 2.7, just because I had to pay my supplier, and I was fulfilling orders on my own for a couple days, and yeah. So I mean, profit wise, like 2.7. Total sales was like almost 4K, which is it sounds bad, but I mean it's not too bad. Like the profit margins are really good, and they dropped a little for the gift, but I mean that's besides the point. That's a whole different story. But yeah, so I'm gonna record for my rug, and after that, just do some burner scrolling, try to find another product. But like I said, my goal this month or like March coming up is to launch at least or test at least 3 to 4 products. Because during March we have spring break, so I'm off a week, so I got time to like test and stuff like that. But these two products that I have coming in, um, I do feel good about them. There's proof of concept, and one of them, the I've seen it before, but for a different niche. And then this other one, I found it on my burner, so like it's been seen before, but um, the niche they were targeting was really like I don't know, like it's good, but I feel like I could do better, and like the niche I want to target is way better. But yeah, so I'll talk about that later. I mean, it's already been 4 minutes, so I'm just yapping again. But pretty much, so I'm gonna cut to once I'm done, I guess, and then I guess I'll show y'all the final product of my videos. So right now it's just pretty much trying to go viral with the carpet. I'll show y'all real quick how that looks like. Where the carpet, it's like right there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah. So So I mean, yeah, like the carpet itself, it's not bad, but looking back, like this is a shit product. But I mean, right now, like I said, like I'm not focused on the money. It's basically just me trying to learn the angles and trying to go viral with like every product I touch. And right now, I'm really having issues with this one specifically. Ancore, like the views go up and down. There's videos that go 20, I get 22K, 30K, 10K, and then there's videos I get like 4 to 3K. So like I'm going viral with that. And I mean, I know I have a theory on why I'm not going too viral with Antcore no more, but that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna try to work as much as possible. I got practice tomorrow in the morning, so I can't sleep too late. And I have a game on Saturday, which I gotta be at school by 5:45 a.m. So again, I can't sleep too late on Friday either. So pretty much today afternoon and then tomorrow afternoon, I'm just gonna be working and trying to push as much work as I can. These past couple days, I'm not gonna lie, they've been shit, like mentally and then like energy wise. Like there's days I don't even want to work. Like I just want to sleep and like not do what I gotta do. Like the things I know I have to do in order to like achieve my goals. And I know like I probably sound like a bitch right now, but I mean I'm just being fully transparent with y'all. So right now, like the only thing keeping me alive is like dead ass energy drinks and zins. That's pretty much it, and coffee. So I mean, it sounds bad, but I mean, as long as I get the work done, and as long as I know I'm pushing forward every day, like I'm not complaining. But yeah, these past couple days it's been rough, especially because the sales have dropped tremendously. 2 days ago I had no sales, and then today I only have one, and then yesterday I had no sales up until like 10 p.m. I just had two back to back, like in the first, like in the last, like like in 30 minutes. Like I had one, and then 30 minutes later I got another one, which is pretty weird, but that's also because I went viral. So I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, like it's been bad mentally wise, and I think I posted a video already of how that's been going. But like I said, I don't want to touch too much into that. I'm already yapping again. It's already 7 minutes into this, but yeah. So like I said, I mean, I'm gonna do some recording for the rug, and then hopefully once I'm done, I'll come back and show y'all the final product, and hopefully we could go viral with this because like I said, I mean, I'm really trying to learn, and I probably sound like a broken record now, but yeah, I just want to go viral with every product I touch, and I feel like this is the first step of making my first 10K, which is mastering the organic marketing in this whole business model. And I want to touch up on my future goals too, just so y'all know like the reason behind all this and why I'm trying to really like lock in the basics and like not really focus on the money. Like don't get me wrong, like I want the 10K and I want those 1K days and the 2K days and 3K days, but at the end of the day, it's there's a deeper meaning to this and on why I really want to master the basics and why I haven't even bought a mentorship yet, or because I've been tempted to buy a mentorship because I've seen people post, or there's this Discord I follow, and I mean Kane, I know I talk about him all the time, but he has a Discord group and he offers a mentorship, and the people in that Discord, like there's a free one and then like the one you pay obviously, but in that free one, the people that paid for the mentorship, they always talk about like them reaching their goals or like the first 1K days in the first month. And don't get me wrong, like it's tempting. Like I really do want to do that, but at the end of the day, that's just cheap access, or like not cheap access, but like that's like in my eyes, that's like a handout, and like it's a quick fix to my issues and my journey, I guess. And I don't want that, because there's probably people out there that don't have the money to spend on a mentorship. So I want to make this as relatable as possible and as authentic as possible without buying the mentorships or none of that stuff. And yeah, I mean, it'll probably take me to the last day of the year to really get to all my goals, but at the end of the day, I know that I did it by myself, and I didn't get no handouts. And there's nothing wrong with buying mentorships and all that. I bought many mentorships before on like different business models, but I just don't want a quick fix. I don't want like a quick road to my journey and my goal. I feel like it'll be more fulfilling knowing that I really did push in, I really did learn by myself. So yeah, enough of the chit chat. I'm gonna drink this Red Bull, pop a little in, and then record, and hopefully we have a good workout. I mean, a good work session. But yeah, I'll come back and I'll let y'all. I'll I'll just cut it here. All right, guys, I'm back. Um, so I finished recording. I finished um the concepts that I was trying to do or recreate. Um, After I finished, I went to go check the concepts, just to like double check I did them right. Turns out I did them like it was the right concept, but like a little different. So so yeah, I mean, I kind of did mess up. I should have checked again, but in my head I was like, yeah, I already know what I'm doing, so there's no need. But I mean, besides the point, I already posted the videos. I guess I'll show y'all. Um, but But yeah, I was just trying to switch it up mostly for the rugs because I'll show you. Wait.
Thanks. One. That's my favorite shade of black. Thanks. One. That's my favorite shade of black. Thanks. One.
And it's been 8 minutes. Only about 130 people have seen it. Um, so I mean, we just gotta wait and see how it turns out. But yeah, so I mean, today was just pretty much just trying to get that done. Right now, I'm gonna work on the website. Because yesterday I was just trying to just like post the link, and I didn't really have time to like really like work on the small little things. So for example, like you could go buy the rug, but like it doesn't show the size or like how big it is. And I want to add variants too, like big, small, medium. So like it's just easier for the consumer, but for the consumer, the customer, whatever you want to call it, so they could just buy easier. But but yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Today was supposed to be a short video. I just want to touch back on the why I'm like deciding on not buying the mentorship or buying um like a guide for this business model or like for drop shipping. And I mean the answer is pretty short, like I mentioned before earlier in the video. um Later on I really do want to focus on maybe switching to ads or having like my own ecom store or ecom brand, like for example like an energy drink, or for example Fredo, BSM Fredo. Right now he's launching Trenchies, which is like a caffeine a candy. And like I want to do something like that too, because like I mean I'm really invested in the gym. I've been going to the gym for like about almost 3 years now. And like maybe like I see myself like doing that, like an energy drink, like for example Bloom. They blew up. Bang, that was back in COVID when they blew up. Like it's possible, and like I really do want to compete with like those brands like Red Bull. Like I'm obsessed with Red Bull. One of my goals back then was to have like my own Red Bull drink, or like get sponsored by Red Bull. And I mean, that's still one of my wishes. I hope I get that maybe one day. If not, we're competing against them. Fuck it. But yeah, like I have that vision, and like I mean I have that in my mind. Like later on, I really do want to scale this, and like not just stick to work to organic my whole life. Like maybe later on we can like maybe like TJR, like have like my own clothing brand like Kill Tech, like stuff like that. Like that's always been like my passion, like creating stuff. And before this last summer, I wanted to start my own clothing brand because I'm really big into fashion. I mean, I always wear tank tops and stuff like that, but I mean, That's because I don't have the money to spend on like good like clothes. And like the clothes I do wear, like it's all pretty much like thrifted. But overall, like I really do like fashion and like dressing up nice. Like I'll like my like since I can remember, like I've always like had like intentions on like not intentions, sorry, like I've always like wanted to dress nice for myself and like look good, and like all like in my I remember back then in high school and middle school, like from my friend group, I was always like the one that like that would wear like some crazy ass shit, like I think I started wearing baggy pants like when I was like in seventh grade, and like back then that wasn't like a trend or like it wasn't popular or whatever. But like I've always wanted to be different in like the aspect of like my appearance. Like I painted my hair, like my clothing wise. Like I've always tried to like really up my style, and I really do want to have a clothing brand later on. And I mean, ecom, like that's pretty much like having your own ecom store. Like your own winning product. You do organic marketing and you like show it to people online without throwing ads, or if you want ads, like it's still marketing. And I mean, dropshipping right now, what I'm doing right now, like it's marketing. And I really do want to learn the fundamentals and like the basics. And like I really do want to like learn step by step. And if it takes me longer, like I mean, I don't care. But at the end of the day, I know that I did it by myself. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like maybe later on I can have some like support. Like maybe once I hit my first 10K, like maybe that's when we could like start like reaching out to other people and like like asking for help and stuff. But like right now, like I want to master the basics. I want to go like learn how to go viral, how to record, how to market organically. And then maybe later on we could scale to ads, and then maybe have our own ecom store, maybe clothing brand, energy drink, glass, a glass, oh, not glass, like a sun, like drop sunglasses, or like Sedlak, he has his own sunglass brand, or Squib, he has his own gym, what's it called, clothing line, and like like all that is ecom, and I really do want to focus on, learning the basics, and I mean if it takes me this whole year or the next year or however it takes, how how many days, or not days but like months or whatever it takes, I'm willing to like learn the basics, and then like I said, maybe later on we could scale to like other things, but as of now, like I really do want to learn the basics and like really learn how to go viral and all that stuff, because I mean like I said, at the end of the day, my goal isn't just to like stay here forever. It's to advance and run, go into ads, and go into those bigger things, those more challenging things, and like the more consistent things. For right now, like drop shipping, like yeah, you can make 40K in a month, and then the next month you can make 30, and then the following you just make 5, and then out of nowhere you go and hit a 100K month. Like it just, it really depends on your product selection and like a bunch of things, but like it's not consistent. Like you could put the same amount of work, but like different products are gonna get you different amount of results. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I just want to learn the basics and like really understand this whole marketing thing, and then later on, like I see myself, launching my own brand, my own ecom store, and then selling it later on for 30, 40, 50 million, or even more, and retiring from one store, and then just like living my dream. Like I want to have a yacht, be in Italy, and Monaco, France, Spain, Japan, LA, Miami. I want to be in all those spots, and I want to feel like I deserve to be there. Like I don't want to feel like I don't belong there. Like I want to be there and like feel like I deserve this, and like I belong there. And I mean, it's gonna take a lot. We're barely getting started. Like this is a start to a crazy ass journey. It's been like about a month and a half, but like in this month and a half, like my mindset and like my visions and have like expanded like tremendously. Like I've always wanted to make money, but like this year, like now it's not just about the money, it's more about like growing and like expanding, and like having like a message to show and like share and like help other people, help my family, help others. And I mean, the money's gonna come regardless, you know. But overall, like I see myself like in a whole different spot compared to how I saw myself like last year. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't want to keep on talking. I want to make this video short, so I'll cut it off here. But thanks for watching, and today was one more like a chill day. Nothing too crazy. I just wanted to come and like post or like record a video. So yeah, March is coming up in 2 days, and I'm excited. I'm ready for this month coming up. You know, we got bigger goals this month, and we got more products to launch. We already got two on the way. Hopefully, we can find another two. Like I'm hyped. At the end of the day, um, it's bigger than just the money. It's bigger than the 10K, 20, 30, 40K a month. It's bigger than the car I want, the apartment, the house. It's bigger than all that. At the end of the day, we're trying to make an impact and show others that this shit's possible. And I mean, I'm not there yet, but I already like I know it's possible. I've seen other people do it, younger than me, older than me. Like you just gotta be like pushing. You just gotta keep on pushing. So I mean, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.